We gonna kill every last one of you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You know, when you go to the movies and you just leave feeling so, that is truly something special. This is something truly special. So unique, so risky. This could have easily not worked. This movie has a lot of elements. It's thematically rich. There's so much put into it. It's so layered. It's beautiful. And it works. Like, how did he do this shit, man? Like, this is like, wow. I'm just amazed. You're just the right person that we need right now. You know, by we, I mean. Ryan Coogler blessed us with something truly special. This is not your average horror film, so do not go into it thinking, oh wow, we're gonna get boom, 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 boom. Do not go into it thinking that it's gonna be exactly that. However, there are jump scares in the beginning of the movie. I think a couple of them, and they got me twice. I saw the movie twice, and the second one got me like I never saw it to begin with. First one, you know, as expected, it's supposed to get me. But the second one, it's kind of embarrassing that it got me twice. This is perfection. And I cannot believe what I saw. Sinners is about twin brothers who moved back to their hometown of Clarksdale, Mississippi in 1932 after living in Chicago for 7 years and working for Al Capone. I guess they got really tired and jaded of, you know, just kind of living that lifestyle. So they said, you know what, fuck it. We're going to leave that evil shit behind and just come back home and do our own thing. Upon their arrival, they meet with a Klansman who sells them an old sawmill that they later convert into a juke joint. If you don't know what a juke joint is, look it up. It's a place where black people come and sing, dance. It's basically like a little club where we enjoy our festivities exclusively for our people, for black people. You know, after a long, hard day's work, that's what they did, and they went and they had fun, they drank, they partied, sang and danced all night long, you know. For the good first half of the movie, they spend time assembling these characters, and as they assemble them, we get to know them, each and every one of them. It's not just, oh, pick this dude up, pick this dude up. They have this particular function and they just say yes to everything. Nah, we get to know these characters. We get to know a little bit about them personality-wise and their relationship. We get a good insight into Smoke and Stack's relationship with each of these characters that they go to help them assemble this juke joint for later tonight. Smoke wanted to open it the next day, but Stack is like, nah, hell no, we gotta start this shit with a bang. Open this shit tonight. Grand opening tonight. It's gonna be a party tonight. They assemble family, friends, and they just get a wide range of black people, only black people, to join them for this grand opening of their juke joint where they're gonna party all night, drink, eat, just have a good time. You know, that's what it's about. First person they pick up is Sammy. Now, Sammy is a preacher kid who is very gifted, very talented. He knows his way around a guitar, and he has an amazing voice. He has a gift for singing and playing the guitar and singing the blues specifically. Like, his gift is powerful. It's almost supernatural. Once the juke is in full swing, he takes center stage and he sings a song. It's electric, man. It's powerful. His talent is so powerful, so transcendent, that it literally summons people from different generations, eras, past, present, and future, to this current moment in time with them at the juke. He's completely unaware. Everyone is completely unaware, but they add to the festivities. Each and every one of these people, they dance, they sing, they add a little beat, they play their little guitar, they sing. There's an electric guitar, something from present day. They add to the juke. They change it up. It goes from this classic old school 1932 vibe to something more modern. It's a mixture of different cultures all in one, fused together. And what they literally do, it's so powerful. It's so incredible. That scene is so fire that right in the middle of it, right when Sammy hits his high point, they literally burn the house down. Not literally. It's like a ritual. They burn the house down. That is how incredibly powerful they are together as one. And it is one of the best moments in the movie, if not the very best moment in the movie itself, period. It is one of the most beautifully shot. It is one of the most like resonant culturally, I guess, if that makes sense. Just genre blending and just completely surprising, like utter surprise, like just the way it just kind of switches up and flips. You just don't expect it. Remember, this is a horror movie. Despite all this good that's happening, unfortunately, Sammy's gift summons a great evil, and that evil takes the form of Remick. Now, his father warned him, if you keep dancing with the devil, one day he's gonna follow you home. And boy, did he follow his ass home. Remick is drawn to Sammy right there in that moment when he's singing at the juke. Remick is not an ordinary vampire. He can easily be a typical bloodsucker, just like this movie can easily be a basic, boring horror film, but it's not. Remick has a very human side to him. He's not just a blood-sucking vampire. He is. But he's not just a blood-sucking vampire. He is. But he's not. He is. But he's not. Like, he's very human, as I said. He has a human element. He has some kind of, he displays emotion. Like, he's seductive. He's a fucking monster. He has a human side to him. He's kind of empathetic in a sense. And he almost sounds like a victim, like a victim of something he was never even responsible for. I don't know, like, who turned him? If you don't know where he came from, he's an Irish immigrant vampire who came here by ship, and everybody on the ship was dead, and I think that's all I remember. He killed everybody, I think. Guess he didn't agree with whatever they were doing on there, or maybe he was hungry. I don't think that information is apparent in the movie. It's in the marketing. That's why they really wanted you to keep up. That's why they marketed the movie that way. But he's drawn to Sammy, and he will stop at nothing to get Sammy. Sammy is his way out of loneliness. Sammy is his golden ticket. Sammy is just the person he needs to reconnect with his lost vampire peers, ancestors, whatever. That is exactly what he needs. That's how powerful his gift is. He sees all of these different cultures in that juke joint, Remick. During that ritualistic moment, like, he sees all of them, and he's like, that's my ticket, that's who I need. He wants to acquire Sammy, turn him into a vampire, and use his gift forever. Sounds like cultural appropriation to me. He wants to use that black man's music to create his own fellowship, to create his own community of vampires, to connect, bring them all into this hive mind. That's what he wants to do. Shame on you. So even though Sammy is at the heart and soul of this story, Smoke and Stack really steal the show. Michael B. Jordan lights up the screen, bro. And their stories are tragic, honestly. Like, they grew up in a really harsh environment, young black man growing up in that time is hard enough, but then having a father who just adds to that pain, that just misery, it's not ideal for anyone. They talk about how he was really evil, he's just a bad father, and how that evil from him was spread to them, and that's why they are the way they are. That's just what shaped them. That's what they've carried their whole life. That's how they've been getting through this life, and that's how they made a name for themselves, bro. They also have really complex relationships. Like, Stack is with Mary. Mary's mom took care of them for a period, I guess, after their father died, because Smoke smoked them. Mary's mom took care of them. They lived with her for a while, and then they just up and went to Chicago, dipped on her. So Stack had a relationship with Mary that kind of ended, pretty sadly. And then Smoke had a relationship with Annie, or still currently kind of has a relationship with Annie. Both of them kind of still have that current relationship with their lady gals. But Smoke's is way more sad. Smoke and Annie had a kid on the way, but unfortunately the kid did not make it. And in a way, it was kind of sort of a relief for Smoke, but also still very tragic. I say that because while it was tragic, I guess his biggest fear was that same evil passed down from his father is something that his offspring will inherit, and that's the last thing he would ever want. Even though Sammy does seem a little bit sidelined here and there in just little moments, he is still very important, and he remains important later on when shit hits the fan. People start getting turned into vampires and the party ends abruptly. That's when shit just takes a hard left turn. All of the party members are turned by Remick and his two clan members. Now, Remick makes it clear that he's not a racist and he does not participate in any of those hateful, heinous activities, and I believe him. Because Irish people were barely even accepted when they first got here, so it's like, how the hell can you be racist when they don't even want you here? feel me? Remick does not partake in that. But it's kind of funny because he is a white man and he turned a whole party of black people into vampires. Now this is where things get interesting, because now we're going to talk about freedom and the American dream, or you know, all that bullshit, the lack thereof, whatever. Smoking stack. They serve their country. They fought in World War I, and they still don't have the respect or flowers that they deserve. They were still not given that. They're still demonized. They're still looked at as less than human. They will never ever be granted the freedom that they want, that they desire, because these people just don't see it that way. They just see them as bad creations for some reason. I don't know why they look at us like that. They fought for this country. They fought for you ingrates, the country that you stole. And you still not gonna give them that respect? That's ridiculous. So basically, they're just like, thank you for your service, to still fuck you. That's insane. They will never grant them that freedom. They will never grant them the American dream. So they gotta take it. They gotta do whatever they gotta do to take it and live the life that they wanna live. But they will never truly be free. And that's what Remick is trying to get across to them. Remember, this is where it gets interesting. Remick turned an entire party of black people into vampires. They are now part of one hive mind. They're all connected. They share the same thoughts. I don't think they share one consciousness. Maybe they do partially, because they are affected when prime vampire gets hurt. They all feel it. But they're all connected. And now he knows their pain. He understands everything. He feels their pain day in, day out. He sees that they're oppressed day in, day out. They're not respected. They're seen as anything less than human. Us. He has all that knowledge built up in here now. So he's a different character from when we first see him. And now he has all these vampires in his hive mind. He has a better understanding of why they do what they do, why they persevere, why they suffer, why they don't just, you know, give up. Because there's more to life than giving up. We are hopeful people. We are strong people. We won't just give up like that. We persevere through anything. We show them that we are stronger than any whip, any bullet, anything. No matter how hard they try to break us, we will not break. And Remick understands all of that now. And he goes back to them, the remaining people in the juke, Smoke, Annie, all of them, and he tries to convince them, you will never be free. Them chains that you got on, these people will never see you as their equal. You will always be less than. You will never be a person in their eyes. Then he follows that with, I can give you that. I can give you a life free of pain, free of suffering, free of this oppression, free of racism. I can give you that. I can give you that. And he promises, under my fellowship, under my community, you will be free from any judgment. You will never be looked at sideways again. The world left you behind. Come join me in a better world. Let's create our own world. Let's be better than them. That's what he's selling them. He's like, come join me. And they're like, fuck no. He's like, all right, you sure about that? This ain't no juke joint. The person you bought this from, this is basically a slaughterhouse. He trapped you. Hogwood is a member of the Ku Klux Klan. And the second daylight breaks, he's gonna come here and pick all of you off at the same time. You've walked into a trap. You've bought a trap. You've turned this trap into a beautiful place just for it to end tragically bad. I ain't gonna lie, Remick, you got that one. You definitely got that one. But still, it's like, fuck no. All right, last offer. Give me Sammy, and I'll let you all live. Just give me him, and then I'll leave y'all asses alone, for real, because I'm tired of negotiating. Still fuck no. All right, well, now it's just me against you, and eventually you're going to open these doors, let us in, and we're going to turn you all into vampires, and you will have no choice but to join my fellowship. They even have a moment where they have their own little juke. They have their own little thing outside in the dark. That is really scary, man. Ryan Coogler, you really made me fear vampires in this one, because we've seen so many iterations of vampires, but this one, where they still sort of retain that humanity, but there's no moral compass left, and they're just straight up evil. There's a sinister side in their personality now. Like, it's really creepy. Like, I don't know. It just, I know that's what vampires are, duh, but for some reason it feels different. It feels more grounded in realism. It just, I don't know, it just seems more real. So, again, this movie is thematically rich, it's powerful, it's everything you want in a movie. It's full of history, the time period. Ryan Coogler is really for the people. Like, he's giving this to us for the people. Like, bro is basically the Kendrick Lamar of the movie industry. You don't miss. And with Sinners, this is like your magnum opus, bro. This is it. This is it. Like, this is you at your highest point. And you know what? You can only go higher, man. The sky is the limit. This movie is incredible, bro. So many themes: cultural appropriation, racism, music, specifically blues, the idea of freedom, America as a whole, like just the whole thing. You have such a layered story, such a layered, complex story with so many elements that should not work, but they do. There's so many elements together that just make one full course meal. And this shit tastes good. I love it. This movie is incredible. From just incredible characters, direction, cinematography. Man, and seeing this in IMAX 70mm, that scene in IMAX 70mm, oh my God, forget it. It's ridiculous. It just completely becomes this immersive experience. Even before the screen expands, it becomes this wonderfully immersive experience where you just want to get up and dance and join the audience with them. Like, you just want to get up and move your body, sing along, and just move with it. Like, just to the flow of it. It's just so nice. I love it, man. And that final showdown at the end, that was powerful, man. That was real scary. Like, I'm like, how are they're not gonna make it out of this. How are they gonna make it out of this? It was bloody, it was gruesome. It was everything it should have been. And I honestly wouldn't change a thing. This movie is like absolutely perfect. And the best thing about it is, it's daringly original, it's unique, it stands on its own, and it's in a league of its own. No movie can touch this. This is truly, truly different. It's special. Again, we've never seen anything like this. We've never seen such risks get taken like this far. Who knew while he was writing this, while he got that idea, while he was washing dishes, who knew that this idea would have been so widespread, critically acclaimed perfection? It's unique as hell. It stands on its own. It's in a genre of its own. It's in a league of its own. And that is why Sinners is getting a 10 out of 10. It's the best movie of the year. Easily. No other movie is topping this. No other movie is winning more Oscars than this. This is going down as the best horror movie of all time. Period. Fuck The Exorcist. Fuck all that other bullshit. This right here, it sweeps. Fight me on that. And the craziest part is, without them jump scares in the beginning, it doesn't even seem like a horror film. It really doesn't. But it is, and it's better than all the other ones out there, so get them shits out of here. I love this freaking movie so much. I saw it twice, and I cannot wait for it to go back in theaters on May 15th for the IMAX 70mm, because I'm definitely going back again 2 more times. Like, bro, even though it is 2 hours and you do kind of feel the runtime a little bit, it's not a bad feeling. I feel satisfied, very satisfied when I watch this movie. Certain movies you just want to keep going on, but this one, you're just like, you know, it's a good day. I'm good. That's what I get from it. I have like minor nitpicks that I'm not gonna get into because they're like this big. But I mean, who cares? Like, it's a 10 out of 10, even with the nitpicks, so I'm not even gonna get into that shit. Honestly, if you haven't seen it yet, shame on you. I'm gonna channel my inner Pedro Pascal and say, shut the fuck up and go watch this movie right now. No excuses, no exceptions. Pick your ass up and go. You got money, go. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that bell button so you stay notified when I post my next video, which is coming very soon. What do you guys think of Sinners? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you even see it? Are you gonna watch it? If you haven't seen it, again, shame on you. You are wasting time. Go watch it. It's back in IMAX 70mm, May 15th. You have no excuses. This is mandatory. Go watch the fucking movie now. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.